Welcome to an introduction and overview of the Engage Analytics dashboard. Engage Analytics is a key component of Mindset's Engage Software as a Service engagement platform. The system will not only provide you with instant access to your survey results, but will more importantly allow you to filter, compare, and analyze employee feedback and survey results across time, business units, and demographics. Please note that you can access a demonstration version of the Engage Analytics dashboard via the Mindset website. Just click on the Take a Look button at the bottom on the Engage Analytics page. But to get you going, let's first show you how to find your way around the Analytics dashboard. To navigate between the dashboard's main pages, click on the appropriate menu item at the top of the dashboard. The side panel allows you to select the survey dataset, set a business unit filter, selectively display an engagement level, and set a demographic filter. Click on the icons at the bottom of the side panel to access the Help, Print or PDF, and How-To video functions, and on your login name at the top of the dashboard to log out or change your password. The summary page will provide you with a powerful overview of your survey results. Surveys based on the Flow at Work engagement model will kick off with a summary of the overall engagement levels. The top-level business units will be mapped according to their willingness and commitment indicator scores on a scatter graph, and will be followed by a color-coded heat map of survey scores per business unit. The scores of the drivers of engagement, or the survey topics in case of a custom survey, will be summarized next, with more detail when you scroll down. The top and bottom scoring survey questions summarize the main drivers and inhibitors of engagement, and will serve as a basis to explain how survey results are presented in the dashboard. The survey questions' sampling error and number of survey respondents will be prominently displayed. The responses of survey questions that can be quantified will be converted to scores and shown as a total out of 100. The benchmark score will be shown where available, as well as a comparison to a previous survey, and will be followed by a distribution graph of survey responses. Survey questions that should not be quantified will be shown in a separate panel. The demographic section will provide you with a breakdown of survey scores per user-defined demographic category. And finally, the survey participation data and sampling error for the organization as a whole. At this point, the dashboard is showing the survey results of all 573 respondents. To display the survey results of one or more business units, set a business unit filter by clicking on the Unit Subunits field in the side panel or at the top of the page and selecting any combination of business units. The dashboard will be updated with the survey results of the selected business units. You can also set a demographic filter by clicking on the Edit button and selecting any combination of demographic attributes. The dashboard will again be updated to show only the survey data that meet the filter criteria. And that concludes the overview of the summary page. Let's step back for a moment and take a more in-depth look at the survey itself. For a detailed breakdown of the survey participation data, navigate to the Participation page. The business units will be displayed as defined during the survey setup stage, with the number of survey responses and sampling errors indicated per subunit. Scroll down for a summary of the number of survey responses per demographic category, also as defined during survey setup. The survey model that was used in the survey can be accessed and further explored via the Survey Questions page. The aggregate scores of the different constructs or topics will be shown. Click on a Survey Construct to expand the section and to display the survey questions. Open-ended responses will be indicated by an icon and a number and can be viewed by clicking on the question. The most frequently used keywords will be displayed in the keyword list and in a word cloud. To selectively display comments that contain a specific keyword, click on the keyword or type the word into the search field to do an exact or partial search. Let's now turn our attention to the more advanced analytics capabilities of the dashboard. The Heatmap function will allow you to compare and analyze the survey results at business unit level. Survey constructs or topics are shown as column headings with the business units as rows on the left. Just remember that the filter functions are still active, so you can set filters for business units, engagement levels, or demographics. Click on the arrow icon at the top of the panel to maximize the panel and on the business units to expand them. Colors are used to vertically highlight the top scores and the bottom scores for a survey construct or topic. Click on the Questions button to selectively display any combination of survey questions, and on the Demographics button to display the survey scores for selected demographics. And to wrap up the advanced analytics capabilities of the dashboard, the comparison function will allow you to do side-by-side comparisons of up to 3 different permutations of survey data. To illustrate, let's select one of the better performing business units for the first column, and for comparison, an underperforming business unit in the second column. The differences in engagement levels will be clearly visible. Scroll down and compare the driver scores so you can identify and isolate the areas of concern. You can include a previous survey's results in another column, so you can track changes over time. Or you can set up demographic filters per column so you can compare survey scores per demographic attribute. And that concludes the overview of Engage Analytics. You should now have a better understanding of the main features and functions of our advanced drill-down analytics dashboard.